Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Market cap 292 and falling. We had a little mini bounce. Now it looks like we're going lower. The only thing I'm really paying attention to is the cost of mining versus the cost per Bitcoin. I've been saying that this is a really great opportunity for other coins because right now everything is tied to Bitcoin, BTC value. It's the USD of the crypto market. So when Bitcoin drops 5%, other coins are automatically going to drop 5% no matter what because they're tied to BTC, right? Unless everyone is hip, right? When Bitcoin does that crash, that flash crash, it's not like everyone's going to be like, oh, okay, well, Bitcoin is, doing its thing. So, let's make sure that the BTC value rises because that would offset it, right? Because there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong with it, just your coin, right? If you have let's say Litecoin and Bitcoin goes down, and you're like, well, what the hell? Why is Litecoin going to go down with it? It's just how it is. And then if you notice, it'll go down 1%, just for this example on Litecoin, it'll go down 1%, but it always goes down a little bit more in the USD price. That's because it artificially goes down, artificially sinks. Then when anyone goes to panic sell, that's all, negative EV. That's all going to go compound on top of the illusion of it being down. So what I have been pinpointing, it's like I said, it really doesn't matter. It does if you're making, if you're looking for a big entry point. For the long-term value, if people are really going to fuck this up, I think that there's too much money involved. If they were trying to really, because a lot of questions were, well, what if bankers, whoever starts crashing the price so much that it doesn't become profitable to mine Bitcoin anymore? That'd be a big hit to the ecosystem. Bitcoin would go down. I think there's just too much money involved to let that happen. I think big time miners, big time investors would step in, sort of save the day in that situation, just because a lot of equities riding. I was listening to In It for the Money, really good YouTuber the other day, and on my channel always talking about the big over the counter deals, and he had a really triggered a light bulb for me. That's why you always listen. You're always out there grinding. It doesn't matter if it's a bear market, whatever kind of market you want to call it. You never stop grinding because real people are going to spit some gems. And one of the things he was talking about was well, obviously when you buy over the counter, it doesn't show up on your exchange, right? There's no credit, there's no green candle, there's no volume increase when you do an over-the-counter deal. And since it's unregulated, there's nothing to account for it, right? There's no one accounting for these trades. So let's say you buy and there are billion-dollar over-the-counter deals. There are, and they're happening more and more. Like this time towards the end of last year, now I've noticed a big increase. What were just, six-figure deals turned to $1 million deals, turned to $500 million deals. Now it's not out of the ordinary to see $1 billion deals. And if you were to buy that kind of, let's say you're super well and you're accumulating over the counter billions of dollars. You might not buy, $5 billion in one go, but you might, just accumulating it. And then you want to open up a short. This is going back to In It for the Money's video. If you want to open up a short, you can really devastate the market, right? Because guess what? The market didn't get credit for the ride up for all that you bought. So you can off the records buy a whole bunch and then on the record dump a bunch. So you can have all this Bitcoin, you can short it, dump it, cause fear, cause your little Batman head, because right now, from what it's been, they have not, whoever's doing this is stopping it before it has not been below the mining operation cost. It always seems to stop at just a floor. It falls and hits a floor. That means someone was sitting there ready for a buy order, and not just any buy order, a big ass buy order, ready to, that's a dam stopping water. When you see that kind of abrupt stop and then it trends sideways after a fall from death, you go boom, boom, boom. And then to just hit a brick wall and tread exactly sideways. It's done that so many times. People are sitting there, they're ready. It's like a net, right? You scare all the minnows and then you have your net right here, you swoop it up, right? You're swooping it up. So I just feel like if you combine the fact that a big so it's pretty funny because if it was regulated, then it would actually be much harder to do this. Bitcoin would be much higher price if it was actually well regulated, because then you would have to account for those over-the-counter deals. You would get credit. People would really see what's going on, and vice versa. So you wouldn't be able to just be some anonymous whale being able to just dump billions of dollars on the record. And then you can leverage it. So it really gets to be nasty. So, it's a war. We're seeing what's going on right now. But as far as I'm concerned, cool. Bitcoin's awesome. Bitcoin could be the store, gold, whatever. It's not just about that. Like cryptocurrency, utility tokens, this is, much bigger. This blockchain applies to a lot of different areas. So with Bitcoin going down, I just see it as a discount on projects that I think are going to rival the future, right? I really think Wax is just going to be a disruptor. Fanfare, I think it's going to be a disruptor in the casino game. I still never got into Fanfare. It's been a Zen move forever, but I think that Fanfare is going to be, or Funfair is going to be, it's going to be something good. But you have to have your Zen moves. There's just going to be a lot of coins like that. No Limit Coin is going to be a disruptor. There's going to be a lot of coins out there that really, tackle the top heavy businesses. And right now, what's going on with EOS? I'm going to kill it right here with this. What's going on with EOS? You got your voters. I've been, I have this constantly up on my screen doing the refresh button. We're at 5.65%. We need to get 15%. So, about 30, almost 40% of the way there. Not bad. And it seems like as more and more trusts go into, because let me be honest, I am not fully voted yet. I'm voting in phases, right? I don't keep all of my on one private key. So I voted for, I'll go over the list real quick: EOS DAC, New York, EOS Authority, EOS Canada, EOS Liquid. I voted for Bitfinex. I saw that they were way down, but I see they're coming up. I mean, that's good. I don't know, I'm a fan of the pit bulls. Like as long as it's transparent and everyone can see what you're doing, I'd rather have a dog. I'd rather have that bite, that pit bull, that strong presence. Yeah, they may be a little shady, not shady, but like, cutthroat, whatever you want to call it. As long as they can bring all that for the good of EOS, it's like having a good assassin on your team. That's how I vote. And if they're fronting, if they're bullshitting, if they're trying to bring negative to EOS, then you just kick them out. And it's gonna be, dude, it's just already so transparent. Everything's already under a microscope. You're not gonna get away with shit, not with all the money that's being made. And guess what? There's an incentive system. Bitfinex doesn't want to look bad. They don't want to seem centralized. They don't want to seem like they're this shady, going to bring some kind of shady thing to EOS. Why? Because then it hurts the token value. This is all, like EOS is a rep system too. Like these people have to make EOS pure or it's going to fail anyway. Like it's not like, oh, well, some guy can control all the block producers and everyone's screwed. It's like, no, everyone will just stop using EOS then. And then they're screwed. Then they have a bunch of software that's useless. So there's no one forcing people to buy EOS is what I'm saying. If it becomes unfair or just a corrupt network, there's either going to be another chain that's launched that, another set of block producers. So, it's a baby evolving. I'm very impressed with what's going on. Everyone's coming together. People are saying, it just shows you. People are like bitching to Block One. Oh, why didn't you provide more tools? It's like, I can just hear them bitching to the government. Why did you let me get screwed over? It's like, they give you the software. And how hard is it to build a voting portal? People have already done it. Yeah, you gotta wait for people to verify. It's a little bit of YOLO, but that's what it is. No risk, no reward. Who are you to be some fluffy pony to not risk anything? Like, yeah, you can just sit back and only want the cake and only want the icing and never want to risk anything. But for the people out here who are really trying, it's not just a business decision. It's not just a philosophical decision. It's like, if you really want the chain to move forward, you have to step up. You have to help. Like this is a community effort. You can't just go dead weight and say the other person's going to do it. So, any way you can help, any way you can spread knowledge, get this vote to 15%, but not just 15%. We want everyone voting. We want everyone on. We want everyone, and it's going to be a lot easier. You're going to have badass wallets that come out. I'm surprised Exodius hasn't come out. Some of these big name wallets haven't come out with the voting feature, because Gray Mask came out with one that was pretty easy. A lot of people have used that. I'm not endorsing anything on any of those. The only one that I would endorse is the one that's on the EOS website, but that one's hard as hell to use. So I'm very confident. God bless everyone that's voting right now, just because, man, they're YOLOing. They're putting their their tokens on the line right now to get this chain up and running. And we're gonna see, right? We're gonna see when this thing gets up and running, and it's doing however many transactions a second, and it's working. We're gonna see what happens. It's very exciting what's going on. And next video, I'm going to talk more about utility tokens, but not just because it's not utility. I hate the word utility. I read something online that really hit the nail on the head for me. You have things, we're going to talk about service-backed tokens and infrastructure tokens. And then some of them are both service and infrastructure. Some of them offer both, and a few others. But those are I think utility versus security is just too black and white. I think there's like divisions, and those divisions are very different. So you have to kind of chop them and be more precise. You can't just say, "Oh, this is a utility token" or "This is a security token." It's like, no, what is it really? And I just think that moving forward, we should really understand what we are investing in. Because that's one of the questions I get a lot. A lot of people ask me, how many security tokens do you own? So we're going to get into that later. But for now, enjoy your week. Kill it here. Cheers. Peace.